My beloved child, I want you to know that your reputation precedes you. Your name has been on my lips, and I have been taking notice of your unique talents and abilities. The gifts I placed within you are starting to open doors and create opportunities that I prepared for you long ago, when the challenges you faced were just beginning. Why have I orchestrated this for you? Because even with little, you remained steadfast. When resources were scarce, you persisted. Heed my words. I formed you, and I know precisely how to position you for my purposes. Do not recoil in fear or retreat to what feels safe and comfortable. Keep moving forward with courage. You may have started with less than those around you, but this forged strength and resilience in you. The adversity burned away impurities, until only the core of who I created you to be remained. Now you are ready to shatter the schemes of the enemy. Get ready to be honored and appreciated. The role that is opening up is one that requires exactly who you are and what you bring. I am rearranging things in order to bring you forward. You are the missing piece others have been searching for. Your willingness to follow my leading, even in the smallest details, brings me such delight. It is my joy to grant you favor with those around you. As you continue to choose me, blessings will chase you down and overtake you. People will be amazed at how I move on your behalf. They will bow their heads in awe and thanksgiving for what I have done in and through your life. I've spoken many times about Joseph's story, and now it's time to walk in his footsteps. But when you attain this new position, do not conduct yourself like those around you. Do not allow their ways to negatively influence you. You are set apart, uniquely crafted with a tenacity to stand out from the crowd. Go forward with initiative while others hesitate in uncertainty. Everything you've endured has equipped you for this very season. You must be ready to leap into action the moment I give the signal. Stay yielded and obedient. Success is assured as you follow my directives. I have declared that you are a vessel recreated for honorable purposes, to participate in the good works I have planned. Others are seeking you out, because I have released your name. Doors are swinging open. This is my irrevocable promise to you. Just as I promised Noah to never again flood the earth, marking it with the sign of the rainbow, and just as I promised Abraham descendants as numerous as the stars, you too have a sign. You will be able to look at the abundance of life in and around you. You will be able to see how far you've come and how your story displays my glory. My light, love, and favor will radiate from within you. Don't shy away from what's ahead. Don't put off your calling any longer. Everything you've been waiting for since I first revealed your identity and destiny is on the verge of unveiling. The years of hardship and humbling have been my way of refining you. My process has been at work, chiseling away everything that doesn't look like me. My precious one, your appointed arrival is here. There's no need to fear. I'm with you every step. I assured you that your gifts would open doors, and that is exactly what's happening. I am so proud of you and delighted in you. So in this moment, reflect on how far you've come. See the challenges you've overcome with my strength. Identify the places where my spirit has been at work, molding and shaping you. Hold on to those truths. May they serve as memorial stones, reminders that my hand has always been and will always be upon you. The path ahead may feel uncertain, but I am unwavering. When anxiety tempts you to hesitate, recall my faithfulness. Lean into my steadiness. Anchor yourself in my word and trust the leading of my spirit within you. Do not doubt the stirrings of your heart that align with my directives. Quiet any voices that contradict what I have spoken over you. Comparison has no place here. Refuse to succumb to distractions and discouragement. They will come, but they do not have the final say. I do. Stay with me in focusing on the future I have prepared for you. It is good, it is hope-filled, and it will be more than you could ask for or imagine. I am not holding out on you. I am not withholding what is best. When the new opportunities present themselves, steward them well. Remain humble. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Extend grace liberally. You have a unique voice that I am amplifying. Let it be seasoned with my love and truth. Remember that your identity is firmly rooted in who I say you are, not in what you do. Keep company with those who inspire you to love and good works. Be sharpened by community, and continually return to the shelter of my presence. Pour out your heart to me honestly. Entrust your concerns to me. Find rest and refreshing in me alone. I am your shield and your exceedingly great reward. Refuse to believe the lie that you must strive to earn my affection. You are already accepted in the beloved. You already have my undivided attention. I am fiercely committed to you. I am your good father, and it is my pleasure to give you my love. As you seek first my priorities, watch as I add everything you need. I know the dreams I've placed within you. I know the longing for impact for my kingdom. Do not despise the day of small beginnings. Continue to be faithful with what is in your hand. Resist the urge to rush ahead of my timing in an attempt to make things happen on your own. There are intricacies being woven together beyond what you can see. Trust my process. Beloved, walk in the unforced rhythms of my grace. Keep in step with my spirit. Remain expectant and ready for how I will move. Refuse to settle. My promises are sure, and I will bring them to pass. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel insufficient, remember that I am more than enough. I am the God of the breakthrough. I commission you in this hour to rise up and step into all that I have called you to. Be strong and courageous. Allow your life to be a demonstration of my goodness and power. You are an answer to someone's prayer. You are my handiwork created by me to do good works which I prepared in advance for you to do. Expect me to open doors that no man can shut. Anticipate divine appointments and supernatural provision. This is your time. This is your season. Lay aside every weight and run your race with perseverance. I am with you and for you, and I will get the glory as you walk in humble obedience. Your best days are ahead of you. I declare victory over your life. I pronounce favor over all that concerns you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Whom I call, I equip. What I start, I finish. Rest assured, I am working all things together for your good. So take courage, my child. It's time to arise and shine. My dearest child, do not tie your self-worth to the fleeting opinions of others. Let their words of judgment wash over you, making no lasting mark. Those who belittle you only expose their own inner turmoil. Their critiques reflect their struggles, not your truth. Hold fast to the absolute reality of who you are, knowing the only view that defines you is mine. And what do I see when I behold you? A glorious manifestation of my image, overflowing with my radiance and love. Carry this assurance in your soul, returning to it whenever the enemy assaults you with accusations. In moments when the clamor of life overtakes you, run to me, your steadfast fortress and unfailing ally. I have never abandoned you, not for a single breath. Through every trial, loss, and hard-fought triumph, I've remained at your side. I am intimately acquainted with each wound and victory that compose your story. Yet do not let past missteps trap you in remorse. Fix your eyes on the horizon ahead, for a season of new beginnings unfolds before you. It is time to author a fresh chapter. Watch with wonder as I clear the path before you, eliminating hindrances and guiding your feet to walk in my purposes. This is your season of renewal and restoration. Allow my wholeness and affection to wash over you, reviving your spirit and silencing anxious thoughts. Can you sense it? Extend your hands to receive the limitless gifts I am lavishing upon you. I am thrusting open the floodgates of heaven to saturate your days with unmerited favor and goodness. My truth is etched within your being, an unfailing compass aligning your steps and preventing you from losing your way. Even now, before your very eyes, I am orchestrating wonders that will blaze like beacons piercing the night. I will weave meaning and purpose from pain, wisdom from wounds, beauty from brokenness. Simply recount the myriad ways I have already sustained you, the gentleness with which I have held you. My steadfast presence alone surpasses any earthly treasure. Hear me now. Rest assured that all things rest securely under my benevolent, sovereign care. Release your anxieties and apprehensions, trusting that I am ever on your side, even when you cannot perceive it. In the first light of day, before the demands of life overtake you, pause to linger with me. Refuse to let lesser things muffle my gentle whisper in those precious early moments. Sit quietly in my company and attune your heart to the life-giving words of hope. I long to breathe into you. No part of you is hidden from my sight. The wounds you bear, however immense or crushing they feel in this hour, will mend more swiftly than you imagine. The solutions you yearn for are already prepared for you, perfectly fashioned according to my infinite understanding. As you pour out your burdened prayers to me, I am tirelessly at work behind the scenes, ordering your steps and drawing you ever nearer to the remarkable future I have ordained for you. No situation eludes my notice. No force in the universe can thwart my unchanging purposes. Even now, I am bringing to fruition the very blessings you have entreated me for time and again. Unshakable tranquility, overflowing supply, new bonds of friendship, courage to venture into the unknown. That long-awaited transformation will soon materialize at my command. With each passing day you grow stronger, propelled by my boundless might. My very breath equips you for the astounding destiny I have lovingly fashioned for you. A future of such brilliance and splendor, you will survey the world as if beholding it afresh. Hardships will come, for you are beautifully, imperfectly human. But never lose sight of this. My unwavering devotion stretches beyond the farthest reaches of existence. Regardless of your pace or depth of descent, I will remain. When you stumble, I will carry you back into the light of my redeeming grace, raising you up. Always remember, you are precious to me, more valuable than all the wealth of the world combined. Arise, beloved. I will awaken within you, and my light will illuminate your path. This is the unvarnished truth, anchored securely in my limitless strength and unchanging love. Glimmers of my affection abound, in sunbeams caressing your face, winter winds refreshing your spirit, star-strewn skies declaring my magnificence. Every moment, each glorious ordinary wonder, is a sacred reminder that I am with you. I cherish you beyond comprehension. Stay watchful, precious one. Call to mind the countless times I have delivered you from peril and shielded you from harm. I am your unfailing protector. I will never bring you to ruin, and I will always provide a way of escape. When darkness encroaches and shadows obscure your path, pause, listen, and seek my face. I will be there, beloved, nearer than the very breath in your lungs, an immovable companion, an impenetrable refuge. Embrace this magnificent truth, resting assured that I am your rear guard, and I have a hope-filled, purposeful plan for you. Therefore stand firm, my cherished one. Never allow shifting circumstances to unsettle you. Remain true to who I am and who I have fashioned you to be. When the ground quakes beneath you, remember I am your immovable rock. In the face of questions and assailing doubts, declare my faithfulness and rehearse my promises until courage rises anew. Tempests will not overtake you, for in me alone you will find sanctuary and inexpressible peace. The dawning of your future is upon you, beloved. Though earthly trials are unavoidable, they cannot compare to the surpassing victory that awaits you at your journey's end. Marvelous plans I have lovingly prepared for you. Life in fullness, boundless joy, intimacy, and purpose beyond your imaginings. Heaven is your ultimate reality, and earth but a fleeting breath. Carry this eternal perspective ever before you. I know in this moment, things may feel uncertain. You have sought my reasoning and vantage point, yet I seem unresponsive. Beloved, I am intricately orchestrating a myriad of details beyond your comprehension. While you grasp mere fragments, the entire blueprint is my design. I am aligning pieces, weaving together events, and shifting elements to accomplish my perfect will. So stand fast and trust in my ability, resting in my immeasurable love. At precisely the right time, when you are ready, I will illuminate the way ahead with piercing clarity. Each step will pulse with renewed vision and direction. From the ashes of yesterday, you will arise, ablaze with holy fire, my spirit infusing you with power to run your race. Chains will shatter, barriers will crumble, captives will walk free as you press onward into your destiny. When the final page of your story is written, beloved, you will stand in awe of the person I have fashioned from the fractured pieces, the redemption I have birthed from anguish. Until that day, keep your eyes locked on me. Continue moving forward, one step at a time, knowing each moment carries you closer to your everlasting reward in me. I will never abandon you or forsake you, my love. This is my sacred vow to you for all eternity. So find rest in my embrace. Inhale my peace and let it settle deep in your soul. Entrust every concern and burden into my care, for I am able to shoulder them all. Cling to my promise and return to it daily. Meditate on the goodness, beauty, wonder, and lavish grace that are yours in me. March boldly into the unfolding day, confident that you are extravagantly loved, attentively tended, and unerringly led by the sovereign of all. Everything you require I am, and I will remain with you to the very end. You are mine, and I am yours, beloved child, now and forevermore. Though the world may sway and falter, my love for you is constant and unassailable. Therefore, be still, precious one. Stand firm and be at peace. All will be well. You are secure and cherished in my everlasting presence. This is my pledge to you, today and for all time. My beloved child, know that I am always by your side. My love for you knows no bounds. It is as endless and steadfast as the earth beneath your feet. This love will be your strength, guiding you through life's darkest valleys and steepest peaks. It will whisper truth to your soul, even when the world's deceptions shout all around you. There are many who choose to live cloaked in falsehood, ashamed to face reality head-on. They remain prostrate, mired in their own web of lies, but not you. Your faith shines bright, like a lone candle piercing the gloom. Your unwavering trust has touched the very depths of my being, and in return for this precious gift of faith, I vow to make you flourish, even in places where others see only barrenness and despair. Though those around you may lament that nothing suffices, muttering hopelessly about pipe dreams, you will thrive. My dearest one, your spirit will wax strong while others abandon their aspirations. Fresh vitality will infuse your imagination, and success will mark your every step. Ponder the injuries inflicted upon you, the schemes meant to destroy you. I have gathered them all, every ounce of malice, every wicked snare, and I have refashioned them, transforming them into instruments of refinement. What feels like an insurmountable struggle today will be revealed as a resplendent testament to your endurance, determination, and conviction tomorrow. So while some forecast doom, I perceive only promise. I see your very essence, purified like gold in a crucible of suffering, Place your confidence in me, even when storm clouds obscure your path ahead. No abyss is too deep, no crevasse too treacherous for my hand to reach. Should my apparent absence ever trouble you, recall that silence and nothingness are not one and the same. I am ever present, my mighty arm perpetually poised to raise you up until your day of triumph dawns. My impeccable timing is only now unfolding. Squander not the chance I have bestowed upon you. The earth may cower at the specter of starvation, combat, and chaos, but nestled in my embrace, you are untouchable. You abide in my sanctuary, your loved ones forever sheltered by my guardianship. When disorder reigns, I hold back. When desperation beckons, I guide. When fear mushrooms, assurance burgeons within you. At my behest to walk, tarry not. Take that stride with self-assurance. When I elevate you, resist collapsing into sorrow's remnants. If I name you victor, trust not only my declaration, but proclaim it to yourself. Your erstwhile transgressions shall bind you no more. Direct your vision toward the horizon I have sculpted on your behalf. Your misdeeds, letdowns, and penitence lie behind you now, as fallen foliage on the forest floor. Ahead, a path of luminescence and optimism lies. The past is unalterable. Relish the existence I have orchestrated for you. Behold yourself, my precious child. See how I have renovated and revitalized your entire being. I have sown tranquility where turmoil once dwelt. Where skepticism took root, I have tended to faith until it flourished. You are not as you once were, for I have laid my hand upon you, giving you assurance into your days. It is not your history that hinders you, nor your yesterdays that harm you. Your future, radiant and hallowed, rests in my benevolent hands. Never question this. I will tend you as a shepherd does his flock. I will shield you from errant deceptions that slither into your psyche, and from the stale horrors that strive to extinguish your optimism. Mind you, I do not mince words. Commune with me daily. Pursue me ardently, not solely when your spirit soars, but even when melancholy bears down upon you. Should you rise tomorrow beset by passions, your mind awhirl with uncertainties, fear not to approach me. Your misgivings do not perturb me. Your dread does not daunt me. I accept you in all your unvarnished sincerity, cherishing every heartfelt word you utter to me. I treasure your mettle to confide in me, to bear your heart when you feel most exposed. The instant you reach out to me, be it ever so faintly, I will infuse my might into the voids where your doubts once lurked. I will redirect your gaze toward my pledges, imbuing your being with the quiet fortitude you thought unattainable. Never for a moment suppose your voice too feeble, your faith too meager to warrant my regard. I demand no grandiosity, no over-elaborate ceremony. Nay, even belief as minuscule as a mustard seed, scarcely discernible on your fingertip, propels your supplications straight to my ear. Here in the hallowed halls of heaven, your destiny is ordained, your respite tailored uniquely for you. My vantage point surpasses yours immeasurably. I know precisely what you desire, and I shall provide it in flawless measure at the most opportune instant. My every offering, every grace, every affirmation, every postponement, every not yet, bears the fragrance of my eternal benevolence. And when trepidation seeks to infiltrate your world, when illness raps incessantly at your door, hold fast to what I have inscribed herein. Make my name your bulwark against all danger, your rampart against every insidious insinuation. Invoke it. The Almighty abides with me. He bolsters me. He delivers me without fail. Let these words resonate within you boldly. Watch as the gloom of delusion and disorientation dissipates, impotent against my realness. I have charted a course for you in the brilliance of my word, straight and unyielding. Distractions will swoop your way, endeavoring to divert your attention to things beneath your calling. These mirages may glitter, but they cannot nourish you. They do not embody the future I have ordained for you. Adhere unswervingly to the path I have set. Proceed prudently, resisting the urge to veer left or right. As you contemplate my decrees, as you ponder the living truths I have spoken over you, your vision will clarify, and you will surmount all impediments. My light will be your lodestar, my essence your anchor. Thus fear will no more burden your heart. Faith will be a cornerstone beneath the canopy of my favor. Draw nearer now. Kneel not to flaunt me, but to affirm your trust in me above all else. The rivers of my spirit swell with living waters, eager to cleanse long-standing scars and injuries that once constrained you. As you bow before me, I will enrich the soil of your soul, bestowing wisdom and strength to advance steadily toward the future I have vowed. So too your kin, saplings in my garden, fated to blossom in my presence. Your home will be the site of victory, where harmony takes root and blessings unfurl like lustrous petals in the sunlight. Hearken to me now. I monitor your needs like a devoted father watching over a cherished child. I have always been alert to the tempests that buffet you, the burdens that weigh upon your heart, the tears that etch hidden trails down your cheeks. Do you perceive it now? I am imparting to you my serenity, an otherworldly tranquility no earthly entity or worldly possession could ever furnish. It settles upon you like gentle dew at daybreak, rejuvenating your soul where the world's madness drains it dry. I have heeded you, my child. I have attended to your every utterance, your sobs, your murmured confessions, your muted lamentations. They have all reached my ears. Your need for me surpasses all else, and I remain constant as ever. Step forward, surrender, and witness me transforming your misgivings into testimonies, your disquiet into anthems of acclamation. Disregard yourself now, dear one, and heed the words I whisper into the shadowed recesses of your heart. I have beheld your oblation unfolding before me like a wisp of sacred incense, a consecrated and immaculate offering, well-pleasing to my soul. Can you sense it? My response is already in motion. Even now, the waters of heaven cascade, depositing wonders at your feet, and I mean this with utmost solemnity. Await the manifestation of my promise, embracing it with anticipation. Resist deflecting praise, relinquish it, for I will inundate your life with extraordinary benefactions beyond your current imaginings. As you drift upon the currents of my spirit, you will perceive a sensation of warmth pervading each space, a reminder that my love for you is boundless, untamed, ineffable. In this moment, feel renewal permeating your being, the assurance that your every sincere prayer, your every expression of gratitude and exultation, has ascended through heaven's portals into my throne room. From there I unleash torrents of restoration, elation, and rebirth, destined to penetrate the very core of your being. Be not misled by this love I bear for you. I implore you. Profess your faith to me. Reiterate it. Let it resound in your ears and reverberate through the corridors of your mind. I believe. Imbue these two succinct words with the banner of your authenticity. You have been fortified and emboldened, equipped to confront any adversity unflinchingly. Menaces, misgivings, and dejection will endeavor to infiltrate your thoughts. Yet remember, the joy I infuse into your life eclipses the dreary specter of negativity and incredulity. You have witnessed others pursuing happiness in futile circles, never discovering a foundation, for they have not anchored their faith in me. Yet you, with tenacious resolve, have resisted capitulating to the judgments of those who dispense disapproval begrudgingly. Instead, you have clung to my assurances like a windlass on a vessel, and by virtue of that faith, I vow never to forsake you, never to abandon you to solitude. I maintain vigil over your footsteps day and night, nurturing you, defending you with a ferocity surpassing any earthly sentinel. I am profoundly invested in the welfare of your emotions. I safeguard the soil of your soul, that terrain in which my word germinates and flourishes. Permit those roots to plunge deep. As you immerse yourself in Scripture, as you contemplate it, you nourish your soul with the very essence of the divine, wisdom that will mold your intentions and anchor your aspirations in the bedrock of my will. Resist being swayed hither and yon by the impetuous demands of those blind to what I perceive. Refrain from choices made merely to impress others or quell their criticisms. Rather, commune with me, deliberately, quietly. I will guide you along the proper path, illuminated by my gentle counsel, and you will truly thrive. In those moments, you will experience a certainty no human sway can duplicate. Your steps will be unerring, your trajectory unambiguous. Repudiate the whispers of failure. Dismiss every voice insisting you are lacking, that your circumstances are immutable, that your endeavors are futile. I do not author such falsehoods. You are mine, cherished with a love too vast for heaven to contain. In my hands, your potential knows no bounds. I have fashioned you not for paltry pursuits, but for all that exalts my name. In all your undertakings, you will emerge triumphant. Victory will be yours, not merely over external trials, but over the inner insecurities that seek to take up residence within your mind. Rise then, and confront your giants head-on, secure in the knowledge that you are shielded and adored in my everlasting love. My word will be your compass. Let it govern your every deed. You need not meander aimlessly in a landscape of uncertainties. I have bestowed upon you explicit directives, promises that gleam like stars in the firmament. When I bid you go, let not fear deter you. Take that inaugural step. When I tell you to arise, resist the urge to remain crumpled in dread. Square your shoulders and lift your head high. When I proclaim you victorious, engrave those words upon your heart and refuse to regress into old patterns of sin or defeat. The past is sealed shut, interred and forgotten. Before you lies a novel path paved with promise and potential. Allow these words to fortify you. I have assumed stewardship over your life. My love envelops you. I have instilled vigor in your spirit, mastery in your hands, and endowed you with the capacity to surmount all hindrances. You will bound over chasms of separation, dispel clouds of hardship, and subdue the formidable beasts that once terrorized you. Your destiny is not to steel yourself against calamity, but to confront it with assurance. Your family falls under the aegis of my mercy, sheltered within the sanctuary of my grace. In every season, in planting or drought, in snow or rain, I watch over you, nurturing you, propelling you to flourish and prevail. Confide in the one who knows your name, your yearnings, your tears, your long-buried hopes. Let my voice quell the cacophony of dread that seeks to blind you. To your progeny, I entrust this pledge into your hands at this moment. I have borne witness to your devotion, your steadfast commitment to pleasing me. I discern your longing, I feel your hunger, and I suffuse your existence with a joy unfathomable to the world, much less attainable through its means. My child, I know the fear that grips your heart in the lonely hours of the night. I see into the depths of your mind, every anxious thought and gnawing worry. You feel adrift on a vast sea of uncertainty, but I am charting paths of hope through the wastelands of your soul. A mighty river pours forth from my presence, crystal clear waters that purge the stains of sorrow and shame, renewing your spirit until it gleams with my tranquility. Let these sacred waters flow over you, purifying your innermost being and restoring your faith, hope, and peace that surpasses understanding. Do not dread what lurks in the recesses of your mind. In this very instant, surrender all those restless thoughts, the painful memories that coil around your heart like serpents. I stand at the threshold of the shadowed corners of your soul, ready to heal the old wounds that linger there. Open yourself to me, dear one. Allow me to soothe your hurts, dry your tears, and silence the lies that undermine your true worth. I am your God, the one who sacrificed everything to make you whole, who has already washed you clean of all wrongdoing. No accusation against you can stand. No sin is beyond the reach of my redemption. If your love for me is sincere, if you heed my call, then know that I have already prepared an answer for every challenge before you. Release the notion that your situation is hopeless, for I am the deliverer, and nothing is too difficult for me. I yearn for you to thrive, not limp through life crippled by anxiety and uncertainty. It grieves me to see you staring at the ground, feeling too weak to lift your eyes heavenward. Now raise your gaze upward and behold the boundless skies I spoke into existence. Remember, I have called you by name. I have set this day apart to unbind your soul. Do not carry tomorrow's tempests in your heart today. I hold every future moment securely. Stand resolute, knowing I desire to liberate you from all distress. Plant your feet on the bedrock of my promises, not the quicksand of despair. Understand this, my precious one. You are alive in a time of hardship, turmoil, and doubt. Your presence in this era is no accident. I have positioned you precisely where I want you, in a generation that demands fortitude and perseverance. Your trials have not been in vain. They are the crucible in which your trust is refined to purest gold. You've shed tears, endured pain. As the fires of adversity die down, your faith will emerge as a beacon to light the path ahead. In your brokenness, you've learned humility, and that humility is readying you to receive supernatural insight beyond human knowledge. As this wisdom takes hold, existence itself will lavish favor upon you, mending, strengthening, empowering you to step out boldly, secure in my unfailing love. I know how financial stress weighs heavy on your mind, how worries over bills and debts knot up your thoughts and steal your sleep. Pay close attention, my cherished one. The moment you unclench your desperate grip on earthly concerns, your burdens will dissipate. Don't measure your value by wealth or belongings, for I fashioned you for far more than what can be traded or purchased. Your loved ones, your very breath, the destiny I've ordained for you. These matter infinitely more than fleeting riches. Set your sights on what endures, on what nourishes the spirit, and there you'll find genuine prosperity. I long for you to know your worth lies not in possessions amassed, but in love, patience, and faith, cultivated within yourself and others. Cease demanding flawlessness of yourself. Each time you flog yourself with impossible standards, you cast stumbling blocks on the path I've cleared for you. Soon you find yourself ensnared in a fog of insecurity and confusion. Grasp this truth. I didn't intend for you to achieve perfection by your own limited strength. I formed you to cling to me, to discern my guidance, to let my hand steer you through life's many seasons. Every tree bears fruit in due time, and I am with you, sustaining you as needed. Stop striving and watch in wonder as I transform your frailties into might, your wounds into wisdom, your struggles into giftings. Yes, all people stumble, all veer from the way I've set before them at times. You are mine, but I'm also yours. I feel the ache when you fail to uphold your word, when untempered desires lead you astray. I see you wrestling, arguing with your own conscience, lamenting the right you failed to do. Yet understand this, my face is not turned away. I await your repentant heart with arms wide open. Each dawn delivers new mercies, like dew upon the grass. And with every sunrise comes a fresh chance to walk in my favor. No misdeed is beyond my power to expunge. No wrong is greater than my love can make right. I extend grace freely, inviting you to rest in the solace of my pardon. Pay attention now, because I am speaking directly to you. I draw near with a still small voice in the morning hush. I call out your name and rouse you with rays of eternal light, like a heavenly kiss upon your brow. There in that holy quiet I whisper into the furthest reaches of your soul, unveiling mysteries you've never imagined. Unfurl your heart and receive it, just as you opened your mouth and lifted your praises. I have heard you. I heard you this very morning. I heard you recently, and I have already issued my reply. Be not dismayed, I declare, for the miracles I have foreordained are descending upon your life even now. Amen.